Let's start.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ma'am. I am Kenneth Gavin Dolomandin, and I'm here with my partner, Nathan Grant Badua. And we will be
Hi.
tackling Cells at Work, Chapter 2, A Scrape. Let us start off with the introduction of platelets. A platelet, this is a component of blood wherein they help in the creation of a blood clot. These are tiny disc-shaped cells that is found in the blood or spleen. Platelets are pieces of very large cells in the bone marrow called megakaryocytes. They help form blood clots or slow and stop bleeding, and these help wounds heal. Now for the second one, scrape or wound. A wound or scrape is where skin is rubbed or torn off and exposes the tissue. Most scrapes do not go deep into the skin, but some may remove several layers of the skin. Scrapes usually don't bleed much, but they may ooze pinkish fluid. Scrapes on the head or face may appear worse than they really are. Next, the bacteria or infection. These are invasive species that can attack your immune system or organs by feeding off it or multiplying from the inside. Bacterial infections or any illnesses or conditions caused by bacterial growth are poisonous. You can get sick from getting harmful bacteria in your skin, gut, lungs, heart, brain, blood, or anywhere else in your body. And that's me. I'll be passing it on to my partner, Nathan.
Now for our fourth scene, which is fighting off infection. In this scene, the white blood cells, specifically the neutrophil, defend the cells within the body from bacteria entering from the wound, as the platelets cover the entrance with a protein that starts the domino effect that leads us to a scene 5, blood clot. So blood clot, or laying down the fibrin. When a wound is present, the mixture of proteins that platelets produce in order to keep the cells together is called fibrin, which in turns form a blood clot, or it creates a wall that would cover the wound for further bacteria to enter the body. Now, for the last scene, secondary blood clot. So this is the secondary process. So what's happening here in this scene is the process of secondary blood clot. This is creating a fibrin mesh necessary to stabilize the platelet plug to stop bleeding, and it uses other blood cell bodies to before the endothelial cells repair themselves so they can fill the gaps
And that
for
goes
our
to our
plot.
plot.
So the episode basically tackles on how does the body react when we are having a scrape wound. So as you can see, our body will defend itself to prevent infections. Feelings and opinions. Can you start, Gavin, with your feelings and opinions of the episode?
All right. From what I saw in the episode is with general health knowledge, I think that this represents how the body's reaction works when you have a wound. And I think it's very true to life and very accurate. My only criticism is that you feel bad for all of the bacteria because what the anime represents is that the bacteria are just lonely in lonely refugees from the outside world and just trying to feed off. But in reality, these are just single cell organisms that feed off you and become a parasite from your body.
Okay, from my opinion, the anime as a whole is very enjoyable, especially for the wide variety of audience, and it is understandable for everyone to understand complex topics like how the body works and how it reacts to something like a scrape wound or how does the body function.
All right,
So
and that
let's
goes
move on
to
to
our recommendations. How
recommendations.
about you start,
So,
Nathan?
okay, so I recommend this anime because it gives information that are When you read it on a book, it is complicated at first, but when you watch the anime itself, it will sum it up in an enjoyable manner that you would understand and appreciate.
Well, for me, I really recommend this anime for people all ages because just like Nathan said, if all of this was to be read from a book, you would really understand basically nothing from the terminologies and the deep words that they have to use in order to be precise. But here, it is being showcased in a very beginner friendly manner. And it also teaches you in a way that it's not an educational anime. It's basically just a story of people living in one organism that help each other to keep each other safe. And that's why I recommend this anime. And that's been all. Any closing remarks, Nathan?
The anime is good.
All
Thank you.
right. Thank you and goodbye.